Hey guys, Southern Sunkern here. Very excited today. I was able to get a hold of some Pokemon 151 a day early. So the set has not officially come out yet. It comes out tomorrow. Tomorrow relative to when this video comes out. I'm sure it'll come out after the actual release date of the product, but very excited either way in this video to get it just a little bit earlier. I was able to get a couple of other things a little bit early as well. Two of my pre-orders came in early, this being one of them from Best Buy. And then I got the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box early as well. So that arrived today. Unfortunately, the poster collection, I pre-ordered that through Best Buy and a booster bundle through Best Buy, and that is delayed. I got the email notification about that the other day. So that's kind of a letdown, but I did manage to also find just some early product released at Walmart. They did have some Elite Trainer boxes there, like the regular Elite Trainer boxes, and they also had a poster collection, but I figured since I already pre-ordered the poster collection, it's going to come in anyway, I'll just hold off on that. But I did want to snag a booster bundle because that's probably going to be the best way for people who are trying to actually like collect the set, or if you're trying to potentially get a master set. I think your booster bundle is going to be your best friend there. But I pretty much ordered one of each product, and the only thing I'm going to double up on, like I said, is just the booster bundles. But even then, I'm probably not going to buy a lot because, of course, Scarlet and Violet really is a singles era. Much easier to just get the singles of what you want in Scarlet and Violet. But that being said, I have watched a lot of videos, and I've seen a lot of people who got a hold of it early complaining about the pull rates of 151. A lot of people are saying it's very much akin to the Sword and Shield era, not potentially as generous as the other Scarlet and Violet sets have been. But I mean, if Obsidian Flames is anything to go by, Obsidian Flames was not very kind to me. So honestly, I'll just be literally happy with getting anything out of 151. And there's nothing that I'm like hurting too much for. I mean, I just enjoy the set in general. I love the look of it. Like I love the pack art. It very much reminds me of like a cupcake or a birthday cake with funfetti. I don't know. It's just very bright and cheerful and colorful. I like the style that they went with. But in terms of like actual hits, of course, I loved all the themed sets. So like, of course, the all the starter Pokemon. I like their cards. But what's interesting is the one that I really want is one that I normally wouldn't include in like my top favorite. I actually, of the three of the trio, I want the Blastoise line. Normally Blastoise isn't like, normally I would say Charizard, Venusaur, then Blastoise in that order, but I really love the artwork for the Blastoise line, and I especially love the Squirtle illustration, where I think that's probably like my number one chase card of the set is that Squirtle. So I'll just be happy if I can get a Squirtle at some point, and I guess anything else is just kind of like the cherry on top. I think the other art rare or secret illustration rare that I would want aside from the Blastoise, because I love that one, but the only other one I would want would be the Alakazam secret illustration rare, just because Alakazam is kind of it's not my top 5 favorite Pokemon, but it's definitely in my top 10 for sure. And I am excited about Kadabra, of course, being included in the set. That's the whole reason for them coming out with this set. But I want to start today start the 151 set with the binder collection. I'm actually really happy that this one came in because I want to put all of just my regular pulls in this binder, not the regular EXs and above, but just like, your regular commons and uncommon cards I want to put in this binder, keep them all together. And I really love that Pokemon Company came out with this product, and specifically a binder like this, as opposed to like other binders, like the usual binders that they come out with sets. I like the quality of this one more, so I'm very excited about that. So I can get this binder out and I can immediately start to just put everything that I well, normal stuff that I pull in there. And of course, 4 packs, new set. Shouldn't be too hard to get through looking at all of the new art, really kind of putting a spotlight on it. So we kind of get to highlight some of the art of just the commons and the uncommons in this video. I'm not worried about it taking super long. But let's go ahead and get this unpacked. Ooh, I'm ripping this box apart. I'm so sorry for all you sealed collectors out there. But I have been just hurting for a while to open Pokemon 151. I don't know. It's really hype. It's really exciting. I guess probably more exciting for, like older people that collect cards. It's a nice little throwback, a nice little callback. So I guess it's just got a lot of people excited. But, at the same time, I know people are disappointed about the reverse holos in this set. Of course, we don't get the cool Japanese Pokeballs and Master Ball reverse holos. But that's okay. I figured there would be like a special code card in this product. I guess not. Let me look at the box. No? There's not like a special code or anything. I mean, I don't see why there would be. It's not like you can get like an online binder. There's not really a point in that. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Let me figure out where I want to put this trash. Alright, we got our packs. Oh, I just love it. It's so bright and colorful. I love this pattern. And it really just kind of, I wonder if I can get on the video. It really just shines. It really pops. Absolutely love it. And Mew, absolutely adorable Pokemon. I mean, it's a pretty standard binder. It's not like those plasticky ones, though, that they normally come out with for sets, so I am happy about that. But it can perfectly hold. Well, I think they said, like, there's 360 sleeves in here, so plenty of room for everything that you might need from this set, I think. I mean, if you're doing a true master set, no, but I think it'll get you there. It'll definitely suit my needs for what I'm trying to do, so it's fine. But I don't know, maybe I won't keep that on screen. We'll kind of put this off. Alright, so this is it. I'm going to start off with this one right here. Okay, so let's see what we can see. See what art we can find. What stories that haven't been told. Brand new set, always exciting. Alright, now we do get this code card. Ooh, it's kind of beveled right there a little bit. Alright, and I'm not going to get rid of the energy because, of course, we know the energy has the potential to be a galaxy foil. And I heard they're plentiful. I've seen that they are plentiful in this set, so I'm not worried about hopefully getting a full set of them. Hopefully we can get one in this video. But otherwise, let's take a look at some of this art here. So we start off with a Paris. I like how Paris says Paris. And the anime, style-wise, it's fine. I'll give that a check. Story-wise, interesting. Looks like Paris is foraging at the ground level. You have some mushrooms down below. So definitely foraging. I definitely give the story here a check. And setting, it's fine. It's appropriate for a Paris, but nothing really sticks out too much. So I'll give that a check as well. Then we move on to a very interesting Voltorb. I like the electricity that Voltorb is emanating, I guess you could say, in this card art. So I like the action. The action's definitely interesting. Of course, Voltorb always has a fierce look on its face. So I'll give the story a definite plus here. Style-wise, it's fine. I like it. It's a real check. And the setting, you can't see a whole lot. Nothing too much to write home about, so I might give the setting of this card a minus. Going on. Ooh, I love this Krabby. All right, a sparkly Krabby. Got to love that. So I'm digging the style here. I like it. I'll give that a plus. I'm digging the setting. I'm going to get that a plus as well. And story-wise, I think I'll just give that a check. Krabby's digging some kind of hole here. Maybe some pebbles he dug out of it. I don't know, but I like it. And I like the little sparkles, little stars coming off of Krabby. So Krabby's got a real aura going on as well. So real, it's a good plus check card. Sandshrew here. I like the style. Definitely going to give that a check. Settings fine, but nothing really too noteworthy. I'll give probably maybe a minus to that setting. Story-wise, You kind of have some of the light coming in, and Sandshrew seems to be kind of interested in it, so it is a little bit intriguing. So I might give the story a check on this card as well. All right, Cloister, love the style. The colors are really popping. I'll give that a plus. Setting's good. I'll give that a check. Story, maybe not a whole lot going on, so I might get, well, you got these bubbles coming out. So something might be going on in front of Cloister. So I might give that a check for the story. All right, we have Giovanni's Charisma. I don't really spend a whole lot of time talking about trainer cards. I will say, I know everybody wants the secret illustration rare Erica, but honestly that's like the last thing that I want to pull. Like I would much rather pull an SIR Pokemon card as opposed to a trainer card. I did pretty good on trainer cards in Obsidian Flames, but I would like to avoid that look in this set. I just want Pokemon. Rhydon, fine, pretty standard Rhydon card. Do like some of the action here. I'll give that a check. Settings, fine, give it a minus. Styles, fine, I'll give that a check. Ooh, and we have a Snorlax for our first reverse holo. I like a lot of the shadow on Snorlax's stomach here. So I do like the style, especially the shadow work in the background too, and on Snorlax. So I'll give that a plus. Story-wise, I think it's pretty par for the course for Snorlax. I might have to give that a minus. And the setting, it's fine. It's fine for a Snorlax. I might give that a check. And then let's see. We start off second reverse holo. I love this Weezing card. This Shibuya card. Gotta love the style. Gotta give it a plus. Of course, I always love the expression on Weezing's face. He looks so distressed, and obviously he is, because he's, you know, doing his thing. Let's have a blast. He's certainly blasting something, but I don't know if he's having a blast in this card. So I'm going to give the story a plus there as well. I think it's really fun going on. Setting, though, he's in some kind of industrial setting, which I guess is fitting for a pollution Pokemon like Weezing. I just wish we could get a little bit more, so maybe I'll give like a check to that setting. Then our first holo, oh, it's not even a holo. Okay, we get a full art Kangaskhan. So I like it. I like the full arts of the set. I will say they do kind of pop out more. I'll agree with, I was watching Danny Fantub open some packs, and he was really good about pointing that out. So I think they're doing a really good job with full arts in the Scarlet and Violet era. And this Kangaskhan, ooh, okay, yeah, especially when you get it in the light. You can see that texturing coming off of Kangaskhan. I don't know if it picks up in the video, but very nice. I like it. All right, so good stuff. And then we still have, ooh, all right. So we have a Galaxy Foil Holo Energy. Absolutely love it. Hopefully the camera can do this justice. I've seen a lot of swirls on these Holo Energies. So that's what I'm looking for. I love a good swirl. I think I can definitely see one right there, but I don't know about anywhere else. Oh, wow, that's beautiful. I know a lot of people aren't considering these Holo Energies as hit, but I'm certainly happy to get them, and I will certainly take all of them that I can find, all of them that I can get. I want as many as possible, and that's just beautiful. Gotta love that. I love a good Holo Energy card. I mean, normally I don't really care for trainer hits, but I'll take a good Holo Energy, especially in that Galaxy Foil print. So I'm going to set these off to the side. We'll keep kind of our hits up here. I am going to count that energy as a hit. I don't care. First pack, I think we did pretty well. Much better than Obsidian Flames. So if we don't get anything else, that's fine. Really, I just want to highlight all of the card arts of just the commons and uncommons in this first video anyway. So here we go. Second pack. And I keep wanting to pull that energy. Okay. All right. Zubat. So let's see. Interesting setting. I mean, I know it's in a cave because it's obviously Zubat, and that's where Zubat lives. But I'm pretty sure that's the opening. And then you have this interesting layer. And then, of course, in foreground here. Interesting. I like the setting. I'm going to give that a plus. I find it intriguing. Style-wise, I like it. I'll give it a check. Story-wise, though, it's fine. It's a check for a Pokemon like Zubat. It fits. It works. I love this Goldeen. I love the art on this Goldeen. Definitely love the setting as well. Just really making Goldeen pop here. I would love this as an actual illustration and IR rare card. That would have been absolutely gorgeous. So really taking a common Pokemon like Goldeen here in this art, but really elevating the Pokemon, I think. Just really putting a great spotlight on her in this card. So this is a real plus, plus, plus for me. Plus for style, plus for setting. I love the sunset, really contrast, or not contrasting, but complementing the colors of Goldeen. And I love the story. I love the look that this Pokemon is giving us in this card. Maybe not even us, because Goldeen is looking off to the side. So giving a look to somebody else. So it is intriguing. Absolutely love that. Beautiful card. All right, then we move on to a Nidoran. I like kind of the dark setting going on here in this card. It is intriguing. I'm going to give the setting a plus. I just like you got the bright light going on, but it's also the trees are so dark, casting shadow. And I am very intrigued by it. So I'll give the setting a plus. Style-wise, it's fine. I'll give that a check. And story-wise, I think this setting's really playing into the story here. Kind of hard to read the expression on Nidoran's face. Nidoran sees something, and I can't tell if it looks like it might be scared or definitely shocked for sure. So I'm going to give the story here a plus as well. I think it's a real mystery. What does Nidoran see? Why is it making that face? Love it. All right, Ghastly. We get the first of the Kamiya Gengar line of cards here. Would be great if we could get all three. Love, of course, got to give a plus always to the style for this artist. Setting-wise, I like it. We have this like nice desolate setting in the background, but obviously like this noxious wind kind of going out of the window. The window's shattered. The window's broken. Is Ghastly responsible for it? Is Ghastly hiding? So the story is very intriguing as well. So I've got to give that a plus. And like I said, I like the setting. So a great plus, plus, plus card here. Then we have Scyther. I like the action of this card that we get with Scyther. So I'm going to give the story a plus on this card. Style, it's fine. I'll give it a check. Setting, interesting. You can see, I just now noticed this. You can see the trees being cut in half. So all the setting is pretty common for a Scyther. I'm going to give it a plus just because we have the nice detail of the trees being cut in half in the background of this card. Ooh, Charmeleon. This is a very intimidating Charmeleon card. I love the action that we get. And I love the ferociousness of Charmeleon. Charmeleon's always seemed like the very more ferocious out of any of the Charizard evolution. Like even more so than Charizard. Charmeleon's just always come off as like the super angsty one. So I like the story. I'm going to give the story a plus. I like kind of some of the photorealism going on here with the fire and the flame work. So I'll give that a plus as well in terms of style. Setting wise, it's fine. It's par for the course for a Charmeleon. It's darker. I like it. Definitely gives this card a darker, intimidating look. So I'll give that a check. All right, then we have Parasect. I love the style and the setting of this card. I love Parasect. Obviously, amongst all the little baby mushrooms here, it's fitting for a Pokemon like Parasect. So I'm going to give the style and the setting a plus. Story-wise, it's appropriate. It's appropriate for Parasect. Parasect looks like it's kind of hiding out amongst the mushrooms. So I'm going to give that a check. It almost kind of has like a Studio Ghibli vibe to it, or look. I like that. Very cute, adorable little Oddish here as our first reverse holo of this pack. Enjoy the style, like it. I'll give that a check. Love the story. Oddish is just enjoying itself, living it up. I'll give that a plus. And setting-wise, it's fine. It is perfect for a Pokemon like Oddish. I do kind of wish we had maybe more sun. It looks like Oddish It's supposed to be looking up towards the sun in this card, but it's not really prevalent. So maybe I'll give a check to the setting. And then let's see, we have a Bellsprout. I love this Bellsprout. I love Jerky as an artist. I love their style. So I got to give that a plus. Setting, I like it. I like the color of the leaves and the grass, that red and that blue, and almost like that honey golden color of the water. And you have the fireflies as well. So I'm going to give that a plus. So style plus, setting plus, story. Interesting Bellsprout looking in the water, looking at its reflection. It is intrigued. I like it. I'm going to give that a plus as well. So there's some really great art, really highlighting, putting the spotlight on all of the original 151 and this Amistar holo. I am not upset about getting just a regular holo because I love this this Amistar card. Absolutely. I usually tend to like underwater themed cards, and this is no exception. I love the darkness of the water here. I love the murkiness. I love the brown kelp. It's a mucky card, and Amistar kind of fits that. This is a real plus for me. And I do usually love when a Pokemon is centered or featured front and center on a card. A lot of times it takes away from the story, but I don't think so here. I think this is all kind of working together to really give Amistar this kind of intimidating presence, which I don't think we often think about when we think of Amistar here. But here I'm a little afraid of Amistar and what it can do. I have come into its domain. I've intruded on its space, and I better watch my back. So absolutely love this holo. Very happy to pull it. And regular energy. All right, so I know we're going to get regular energies, but I was kind of hoping. I thought maybe we could get lucky twice. So far, so good. Lots of good artwork to feature here. All right, our third pack, 3 out of 4. This one doesn't want to open. Oh, man. Maybe from the bottom. No. Oh, there it goes. All right. Oh, man, I'm just so happy to be opening Pokemon 151. I feel like everyone's been waiting for a long time to open this up. Now, whether or not people are happy with their pulls, that's a different story, but, you know, can't complain too much with kind of our first openings here. Maybe as we get a little further along without getting anything. But we start off with our Ghastly. Gotta love the Ghastly. We get another Paris. Voltorb. Krabby, adorable. Ooh, Machoke. All right, this one's good. I love the setting of this card. That's a real plus for me. I love a good Starry Night space background going on. Definitely compliments Machoke here. Especially you can see almost like you got shooting stars going on. And of course, you got Machoke shooting his fists out at us. He is ramming them out. So I love the story of this card. I'm going to give that a plus. Style-wise, I think it's fine. I'll give that a check, but definitely make a Machoke stand out here. Love it. All right, then we get a, let me move these off to the side too. Ooh, this is a beautiful, absolutely beautiful Dugong. Absolutely beautiful art. I am a sucker for a good water type Pokemon card. We have some of that ice going on too. This is just a gorgeous card. Definite plus in terms of style. Setting, I like it. It's like we've got a frozen wave potentially going on. Gotta give that a plus as well. And story, all right, Dugong is just loving it. Taking it all in, living its life, loving it to the fullest. Real plus artwork here. Man, I wish some of these could get the full art treatment or the IR treatment. That would be absolutely wonderful. But I'm so happy to see this card. Absolutely overjoyed to have it. Hitmonchan, definitely love the action of this card. I like the centering of the sun here, almost like Hitmonchan trying to fight the sun. I don't know, but I like the line work on this card. All right, that's probably sun rays, I guess, coming down. We got Hitmonchan punching through it. So love the setting. That's another plus for me. Plus for setting, plus for style with the sun rays, and a plus for story. And of the two, I will say growing up between Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee, I was a fan of Hitmonchan. I don't know why, but I just like Hitmonchan more. I was a big fan of Hitmonchan. So happy to see him get some good art. All right, we have Weeping Bell. This is another Jerky card. I wonder if he's doing the full line. Haven't really looked into it. So we'll have to see if we can get a Victory Bell. But Weeping Bell, love it. Love the style. Obviously, we're going to give this a plus. Setting, though, not as complex as the Bellsprout card. So I might just give this a check. And then story-wise, I mean, I don't know. There's not really a whole lot going on. I mean, Weeping Bell is always going to have this shocked, surprised expression on its face, but I'm not getting, normally you can still get some emotion out of it. Like, for example, like Gloom, you know, kind of always has that same facial expression, but in its most recent IR artwork, there was still some expression there beside what we normally get from Gloom, but I'm not really getting that from this Weeping Bell, so I might have to give that story a minus here. Ooh, Tentacruel, another centered card. Absolutely love, and it's another underwater card. I'm telling you, underwater card art is just usually you get some real bangers with the underwater cards, and this is no exception. Intimidating, dark water setting going on. Love it. I really feel like we are in the depths again. Same thing as the Amistar. We have entered into Tentacruel's domain, so another real plus. Absolutely love that. Would love to see that as a holo. And then we have an Alakazam EX. All right, I will take that. Now I know, all right, the borders on this aren't really, centering's not so great, but that's okay. Now I don't really talk a lot about regular EXs, but I mean, at least this one is illustrated. It's an Arita card, so absolutely love it. Glad they gave Arita, leeway to do this Alakazam EX card. So cannot complain. Happy that it is not a CG generated card. So absolutely happy about that. And then we get a regular energy. All right, so last pack. Let's see. Let's see what the damage is for our first Pokemon 151 opening. Ooh. All right, come on. Maybe we can get another holo energy. I'd be happy about that. Like, actually, I'd be really happy about that. The more, the merrier. All right, we have our code. And flip. Ooh, love this Weedle. Very happy Weedle. So I like the story on that. Real plus. I like the style. It's like a mix of photorealism, but then also kind of that cartoony look. Love it. Love the shadow work on Weedle. So good plus card. Absolutely perfect. Then we have Zubat again. Love this Goldeen. I actually, when I was buying singles, the person that I was buying from, they were kind enough. I don't think I have it near me at the moment, but they were kind enough to include the reverse Japanese version of this Goldeen. So it really pops on that card. I'll have to show it in another video. So love that Goldeen. So happy to have it. Nidoran. Ooh, all right, nice. All right, we get the Kadabra. So an Arita, Kadabra. He also did the Blastoise line in this set, and I'm so happy about it. I just love I don't want to say like the darkness of these cards, but I mean, that's kind of like what it is. I mean, it's just kind of dark, and I like it. I like he's got this TV, kind of like this old kind of broken TV in the background. It's staticky. It's just interesting. It's visually interesting, even though it's kind of cast in shadow. So I love this Kadabra. You can kind of see he's really focusing all of his energy on that spoon. He's kind of sapping it out of everything. So really doing justice to Kadabra here, bringing him back. I mean, I think you've got to give it to Arita if we're going to get to Kadabra back for the very first time. So they made a really good choice here to give him this Pokemon to do for this set. Now, I don't know why they didn't want to make a themed set, like a themed evolution line of IRs for Alakazam leading up to Alakazam EX. I don't know why they didn't do that, but they did it for the starters. I'm kind of like fingers crossed, hoping that maybe they will, like Maybe they will get some like in like a promotional product, but I kind of doubt it at this point if they haven't announced it yet. But I really see that as kind of like a missed opportunity. But still, super happy to get this Kadabra for kind of our first opening for Pokemon 151. I actually kind of feel really honored to be able to get this card. So welcoming Kadabra back into the fold. Gotta love it. I'm going to include that in the hit list. Ooh, Ivysaur giving us some looks here. Love this. Another great plus card. Well, maybe the setting could just be a check. I don't know. Setting's kind of plain, but I do love the light coming in. I mean, we have a literal spotlight on Ivysaur, and Ivysaur is soaking it up. So love it. Real plus for style, plus for story, maybe a check for setting, but I kind of want to give it a plus as well. I feel like I'm being really generous with this Pokemon 151 set. It's probably because I'm just really excited. But Slowbro, all right, I've been seeing this card and I was hoping I would get it. This is another plus for me. I adore this Slowbro card. Because he's fat. I don't know. I just love it. He's like as big as Snorlax in this card. And I guess Slowbro kind of is a big Pokemon, and it's really emphasized here. And Slowbro just looks so happy. He's just taking it all in. But, oh man, love this Slowbro. Love it. Very happy to see it. And then we start off with a Dratini. This is an underwater card. But I guess it's not my favorite underwater card that we have seen so far. I mean, it's a different setting when you think of underwater, kind of like those white pebbles. Nice little contrast to Dratini. So setting's good. I'll give it a check. There's not much of a story going on here, I think, in this card. So I think I'll have to give it a minus. And style-wise, it's good. I think I enjoy the artwork more in the background of this card. So I think I'll give the style a check. And then, ooh, okay, we get a Charmeleon. So a first themed IR line. All right, our themed set, our story set cards, we get Charmeleon. Love it. I do like the story of the Charizard line. I definitely have to give that line a plus for its story. I do like the style. I'll give it a check. And I do like the background. So I'll give that a real plus as well. It's just the only thing that throws off this line of cards for me is actually the Charizard itself. And I think a lot of people have pointed this out. It's just, I don't know, the Charizard's so small on the card, and a lot of people complain that Charizard has no neck in that, but I do enjoy the Charmander and the Charmeleon of this line. And I like the story being told. It's very inspirational. It's very positive. Starting from the bottom, coming out from the top, Charizard going to achieve his dreams, whatever they may be. And I do like the style. I think it's I think a lot of people just don't like how unprominently Charizard is featured on its card. I guess it's a little more subtle, whereas the Blastoise line is like boom, it's right there. It's very dark, very intimidating, but very happy to be able to get an IR, an illustration rare in our first opening for Pokemon 151. I know a lot of people were complaining about the hit ratio of this set, but I think we've really knocked it out of the park with this binder collection. And then we get a Ditto. I love this Ditto card. I'm very happy to get that as a holo. Ditto amongst all of these mossy rocks. This is another plus card for me. A lot of these cards in this set are triple pluses for me. So I am happy. Of the holos of this set, this was one of my top. There's another one that I rank above it that I hope to get as well, but I'm not going to complain about this Ditto. And then, we can't end it with a holo energy, but you know what? I am ecstatic. All right, much better than Obsidian Flame so far. Feel very excited about this set, and hopefully there's just more good things to come. So for our binder collection 4 packs, I think we did fantastic, and super happy to get Kadabra, because this Pokemon right here is the entire reason that we're getting this wonderful, beautiful, fantastic set. So if you stuck around this long, made it here, thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see y'all later.